Hard to RP, finds you, and AG go for a Naga.
I can decide that Avery is correct, yes.
All right, the two things I have an early read on that I feel like end up winning you lanes over the long term are circlets and blood grenades, as DB gets denied. Oh, that's the one thing you can do with Clock. Kill your own teammate. And for the pain that I have had, another deny.
Welcome. Now he's going to get denied. The skewer is going to take him away from DB's attempted deny.
The Venom support is definitely viable because you can get these lane kills with blood grenades and get even trades. And then this hero can farm pretty fast.
Dino, he's going to die as well. Jeez, it's just a bloodbath down the side lanes.
Cure Lotus feels really good in your safe lane because you're not supposed to get that.
Right. Another grab here. Carlo going to be bumped back by the flame break into the cogs with the battery assault still. Take it away. Let's see if the hits will land on the hero that they needed. And they do manage to get it. Shanks dies on the other side of the map. And
Crystal Maiden. Got to get it out there.
Yo, it's going to be caught. Bob, who he definitely has been popping off a little bit lately, putting in some good work, but not good enough work to be able to get this kill, and he's going to die to the support rotations that come out. And now Carlo is going to be body blocked and killed as well. Yue walks away, going from getting ganked to doing the ganking with the double kills.
With the super high early HP threshold and get to like early Vanguard. So the fact they got 2 kills on him is pretty big because now you still have a window. Or you can abuse him, you're going to turn around. Abuse.
And Carlo thought he was going to be good with just the Gale on DB, stopping his aggression with the Firefly, but...
I never even got that by Circlet rant, man. The game is just too fast.
Yue is going to make the rotation to catch the bottom lane out. Shanks, he'll fall here. It's okay, they can't fire us right now. We're in the middle of a series. That's never happened to somebody before. Carlo, he's going to be caught. Another snag here with the cogs, and he's going to be the first to fall, looks like, but at the same time, they're going to go for the kill on DB. Bob makes his rotation to the off lane. 1 for 1 so far, but the RP is going to be put to use and get a kill onto the other support. So Palos gets a little bit to work with, still trying to secure even more. Goes for Varys now. You're always going to run interception here, put some pressure on a Bob. Maybe Bob bit off a little bit more than he could chew, and he gets frostbitten before he could jump away to the remnant.
Dreams finds a courier while Carlo will help with that kill top off an RP. But they got through it. That's a big
shot top lane. This time they bring the clockwork up here. They really want to take this safe lane tower, and they need to be able to punish whoever tries to defend it. Mid lane, jump forward, Yue. Welcome's going to be in a bit of trouble here. Goes for the kill on tower, does get it, and will likely die for it. But, you know, job well done, I think.
Quite strong in the early engagements versus Naga before you have any auras or anything to deal with him. He's clearing through the Ancients. Palos, your Ancients are getting stolen, my man. The greed of the Beastmaster.
He's not leaving the top half of the map, I guess, and he does already have his harpoons, so pretty decent there. Pick off on supports, it may be on both sides, as Carlo is going to be caught by DB, so it seems like we're just going to be trading supports while the core is
that interaction.
Harpoon, skewer back, DB in some trouble here, and he still has RP to be able to put to work as the clockwork comes in to try and help out. All he does is add another unit to the RP, and he'll almost die as well. Palos does end up getting killed, but at least Bob was able to clean up that clock. Either way, they're going to put pressure on this tier 2, get the glyph to be used while the rest of the team does rotate over. And somehow Varys was sandwiched between Bob and Carlo. I don't even know how that started, but it'll finish with Crystal Maiden's death.
I mean, AG, they're getting a lot of space taken away from them right now if they can't take this fight. Gonna try and force the jump onto the Ember.
Yue burning a significant amount of mana, try and go for this one, gets light chains with a hook shot on in. Bob just not respecting the follow-up initiation that's always potentially there, and the song to be able to reset things, so they don't even really give up a hero for this just yet.
I mean, there's skewer harpoon here. You definitely forced the issue.
Oh yeah, they're gonna still catch Jokum. So he does get caught by the harpoon. So trading 1 for 1 so far. Vari's re-showing up to the fight and jump in from Yoe, finding Palos. He's going to be able to get that kill. The roar goes out onto the Bat Rider at the same time. Tino,
drums are back.
He is tough to deal with right now. Let's see if they can burst him down or if the drums are going to be too much to handle. Yoe, he's taken down from a lot of poison, plus the damage from Shanks. Who said the Enchantress is not a team fight addition, Avery? God damn, that was...
For you to burst them with Ember +1. This is the next best bet. It'll work.
Optimistic smoke out in TP.
He just still up for 2 minutes. Still have this window to go high ground, and there's no glyph now.
I will say I don't mind Execration. Yeah. Yogum, he's going to try and get the cogs pushed back here, but there is the counter. Just the skewer back in. You cannot guarantee that the team fight is going to happen on your high ground if you're Army Geniuses. Palos can and will pull people out of position with the harpoon and skewer. Another attempt at a skewer to counter, but this time it's a little bit off the mark. Doesn't matter though, the damage is still being done. Tier 3 soon to drop.
You have Orchid picked up for In Your Dream. This is just a timing item to try and help take this fight. Increase the damage, increase the lockdown. Single target burst. It's just hard to find that window. Well, they are just going in 30 seconds. All right. Okay. I still think this is the correct play. Like, force this 5-on-5 timing. You know you're stronger.
I mean, this is the perfect amount of timing where the enemy team really doesn't want to commit, but at the same time, you could probably take Barracks in 30 seconds, so they have to go now. They're going to go straight for the Beastmaster. Try and kill him first. They barely get through the barriers. They cannot seem to do enough damage fast enough as he finally managed to get off his roar, and there begins the heal. In Your Dream, all his illusions are gone, has to use the song to escort him and his team back to the safety of the fountain, but this lane of Barracks is certainly forfeit.
They just rushed that fight. There's no way around it. Like, Paulo's got full value out of an Aegis that here with this Stormags. Can maybe throw the bat in first, bait a clump, and get a big pull. Execration might not be ready for this. That said, they are very happy being balled up. Benno wards, wars, Ench creeps. The Zoo is killing your racks here. There's jump, he gets 2.
Gonna go for it. Only grabs 2. No follow-up to it. And in fact, DB, he's gonna die straight up to Shanks. Too much damage from these impetuses. And a second lane of Barracks falls. They're gonna have to blow through buybacks if they want to keep Megas at bay.
The rainbow connection.
Oh,
we're on the real Naga.
That might be a little bit too deep, though. Execration fighting against Tier 4s with the 3-man grab. The slight dodge, the hook shot off of that one. They do manage to still control up 3, but no damage. No damage whatsoever. Now the lasso pull back into the freezing field. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. He gets off the RP, but he does end up falling. The carry is gone. And another 3-man grab from Yoe. Things are beginning to turn a little bit as Execration have overextended themselves. They're now out of resources. Tino still inside the base, but will eventually be burned down. In Your Dream. Oh no, he doesn't have TP. He's gonna die to the dots. Oh, man to dodge. Glimmer Cave, never mind, he's good. He dispels all of it. Yoe, though, is out of mana. They have to stop the Enchantress. The final hit comes up for the Aghanim Scepter, and he gets a double kill with it. Oh my god, I've never seen a better Sproink in my life. He's taking his drums in slight with Empower.
Yeah, or this Sproink. Oh, this is a problem now. Gonna send the illusions.
Okay, they're all grouped up right now. They're gonna get a lot of this information. God, if they only had any big team fight spells, that song would look really bad.
Song stealing?
Maybe In Your Dream.
Did he get this is the time? Now or never.
Now he needs to pop it. Oh, the hook shot came in. He managed to steal away the Aegis. The Aegis goes a 3-man grab out for the Storm Spirit. The Illusions try to go to work, instantly get demolished. They do not stand a chance when it comes to this kind of heat that Execration is bringing right now. Freezing Field is left as the Crystal Maiden falls. In Your Dream actually turning around on Palos. Maybe just because he has the song to get out, but that's a bold turn with nobody behind him.
Maybe trying to bleed out that Aegis if he can. Very confident he'll get out here.
They have all 5 heroes up.
They should get back door here soon.
They're going to need a pretty extreme grab here from DB to set this up. Jump into the back line, manage to grab the Benno and the Beastmaster together. Hook shot after that. Yoe, got to be careful though, has to zip away. Meanwhile, the Magnus does lose his first life. That being said,
they're gonna have to bail him out.
protection is back up for a second here. They need to be able to get him out, and the skewer will get him a bit of distance. Backdoor protection still protecting it, but they want to go for it anyway. At the same time, the RP, it snags it, but the song. Oh, is that enough?
What a
gets
sick
back to
song.
the fountain. What a sick timing from In Your Dream. But is it enough?
Up.
The creeps are coming in at the top lane
Backdoors
soon.
up. It's gone.
The backdoor protection is gone now, but the fight has already commenced afterwards. Shanks gets to the low ground. Bob playing up against these illusions while Palos
Another lasso.
reconsiders his positioning.
Who do you want to lasso here, though? This Beastmaster. He's
Santino in front. He's going to be lassoed. Pull back into the tier 4s, trying to get off the roar. Not quite. BKB goes off. Finally gets it off now, but another grab from the Storm Cheer. Grabs onto 2. The buildings fall, though. Mega's in way. Army Geniuses have to win this fight, but they can't do it without the Storm Cheer. He dies. Now the Bat Rider falls. In Your Dream, the last core standing. Ogre Clothed Seal totem away, trying to get out, but I think it's just too much. Oh, Storm actually got a buyback off of Tick Gold off of that one, and will be able to get the Ember Spirit. In Your Dream is safe for now. Yoe is going to go for Carlo next as he stalls the rest with his disables, trying to create some space for In Your Dream to chase after him. He's not even going back to Fountain. He knows he has to make this work. They cannot let Execration walk away from this one. Nice little swing to the low ground, but running low on mana. Now they managed to grab the Magnus as well. In with the pull, and he's going to get killed as well. That's a second death. First the Aegis, now his second death. On top of that team fight, Execration will have plenty of buybacks to work with.
in this game. This hero has just not looked good at all for me in this offlane role.
I will
reverse the ball.
I will agree with that. Yoe tries to find an opening here. Hook shot to try and create some space so Yoe can jump out. He will be able to do so, but they're going to have to forfeit the clockwork and Song escape out of this fight. Bob's going to chase after him, but his BKB only lasts for so long. He can still go, though.
Yeah, why not? You got Vegas coming in.
He's got a lot of backup running in. They're going to try and get the Harpoon Skewer back. Does manage to get him with the roar on top of that one. That's got to be a death sentence. A nice pull from the Storm Spirit, but not good enough. They do have a buyback, and the Slight Chains actually stops Yoe. That's going to be a dieback for Yoe. The Naga Siren might be able to buy back, but Yoe, he'll be dead for good as the tier 4 is dead. 1v1, Bob says, as he's feeling himself after a pretty nice victory, it's looking like, unless they do some extreme fountain diving right now. DB's already managed to force one hero back to the base, but they're focusing on the throne for now. Hook shot over to the side, Skewer, RP onto 2. That's pretty nice from Palos. He starts going to work, and GG is called before the fight is even done. They know In Your Dream cannot carry this through. Execration